Hello, hello, and welcome here. Made our way over to the Charlotte Motor Speedway and the dirt track at Charlotte. Let's go ahead. Hopefully it works this time. Yeah, it does. Not sure why it didn't work at the other track, but that's all right. The Bad Sim Racers here for the Season 2 Rise of the Dust Devils Finals here at Charlotte on Push to Edge Productions. Around the, I think it's about a 3/8 mile dirt track here at Charlotte. 86-degree air temperature, 74 down on the track, 4-mile-an-hour wind to the west-southwest. Says dry surface, but I know they took those water trucks out. So I don't know. No, I'm kidding. Gotta have a little bit of fun. Fixed setups here with the 410 wing sprint cars and the Bad Sim Racers. No sets of additional tires, but I do believe that they get one fast repair fuel limit set to that maximum of 100%. Of course, Greg Thielsen up in the booth for Push to Edge Productions. Looking forward to a really exciting race here tonight. We got only 3 minutes left here in practice. So, a few drivers out there getting some last minutes laps in. But welcome to the doubleheader. Here's our second race of today with the Bad Sim Racers on Push to Edge Productions. I'm super excited for you guys to be here with us. If you're live out in the chat, give me a holler. Who you got? Who are you rooting for? You're watching on the recorded video. I appreciate you as well. It's like 3 drivers out there: Peyton Shobe, Dean Reynolds, and Mason Hale, making a few laps out there. But we got a few drivers getting some last minute laps in here. Super excited to see who comes home our champion, because that is a big deal. Looking out back, Peyton Shobe's 13 machine. Taking a look off that tail tank. Jump up. Dean Reynolds in that 79. He's all the way up in that cushy stuff, right up by that wall. Getting some practice in there. Not our Lincoln winner, excuse me. Corey Edmond out there making some laps as well. Let's go ahead and check out practice as they stand. Dean Reynolds up on top, Brandon Rogers, Corey Edmond, Peyton Shobe, Gavin Chatham, Dane Spreckelmeyer, Ethan Milwan, Mason Hale, Joshua McClune, Brady King, Matt Hinkle, Patrick Spangler, Kevin Goodall. Coming to a close here in practice. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump to our commercials one more time, and then we'll be back with some qualifying, so stick around. And take a look at our little intro video for Push to Edge Productions. We will be right back. We are back here at the dirt track at Charlotte. You see the big 1.5 NASCAR track just across the street over there to the right. Just out of our view. A few drivers out there starting to make their qualifying attempts. Take a look through the field just a little bit. Peyton Schob out there putting it down right now. Joshua McClune as well in that 4 machine. Schob, the first one to jump up on the board. Mason Hale back here in the 49. He's getting out there. Matt Hinkle up in the 52. He's up to 3rd. Anthony Johnson jumping up to 4th. 5th now. Oh, 2nd in the 102. Gavin Chatham, top of the board. New quick time for that 99. Corey Ettman down to 3rd. Brady King up to 2nd in the 47. The 4 down to 6th. Brandon Rogers up to 5th in the 54. Dean Reynolds in that 79, 9th. Looks like we got a few more drivers out there making their laps. Spangler in the 39. Going out for his first few laps. Milwan. I'm not... So sorry, Ethan. I'm going to have to ask you if I get a chance how to pronounce your name. Speckelmeyer back there. He jumps up to 5th in the number 2. Oh, up to 2nd, Ethan Milwan in the 37. To 6th, the 2. 7th is Spangler. Rogers up to 8th. Yes, sir. It looks like Malcolm Archie. He's out there trying to put some laps down in the 21. Awesome job by these drivers here. Oop. I do not have my ticker on. Let's turn that ticker on. There you go. Whoopsie daisies. Qualifying rolling through here. We're about to go heat racing. We got 15 drivers here in this lobby. A few more able to make it the later start, unfortunately. A few not able to make it there at Lincoln, but Charlotte gonna be a barn burner for the finals here with the Bad Bat Sim Racers. Taking a look forward, we got the championship race at Homestead with the Rogue Racing League and their Gen 4 Cup Series tonight. Off back in that 49 machine. That's Mason Hale jumping back in the chat. Appreciate you stopping by, Mason. We're at Charlotte to crown a champion here with the Bad Bat Sim Racers. 12 long races here this season. These drivers been doing a great job all season long. Almost had the pleasure to cover every single one. I think we missed a week or two, unfortunately, there in the middle. But started over there at Fearless. Now, over at Push to Edge Productions. I appreciate you guys stopping over here. Hope you give us a like and a follow, subscribe. Drop a like on the video if you can. I really appreciate it so much. Let's take a look here one more time before we get the heat races started. Season 2, the Rise of the Dust Devils, the finals here at Charlotte. The 410 Sprint Cars Bad Batch Sim Racers. Take a look at those fastest laps before qualifying ticks over here in a few moments. 12.2. Chatham, the only one to be able to get those 0.2 of a second in 0.3 for Milwan. King back in the 4s. Edmund Johnson. So, gonna be a tight one up front. That's for sure. Qualifying coming to an end here. We are about to go racing for heat race number 1. Hopefully they start gridding up here. There we go. Go ahead. Get our grid up. Heat race number 1. Gavin Chatham in that 99. Going to start him out in front. Corey Edmond, Patrick Spangler, and Joshua McClune round out row number 2. Mason Hale rounding out the field here in heat race number 1. 6 laps around the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Gonna be a fun one, boys, I'll tell you what. Super excited to have you here with us tonight. It's Peyton Shobe, the former Pate, out there in chat as well. What's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping by. Looks like you're in another heat. You're not in this one watching along. I appreciate you. Gavin Chatham, Corey Edmond out in front, gonna lead us off to this one. Nice and tight. That pace truck about to pull into the infield down the backstretch. Those lights have turned out. Down off of turn 2, down that back straightaway. See those safety clean big old tanks. Not quite sure what's in there, but hey. Off into 3 and 4. We are about to get racing here to start heat race number 1, the Charlotte Finals here for season 2, the Rise of the Dust Devils. Bad Sim Racers. Big shout out to Central PA Poor. We are racing here at Charlotte for heat race number 1. Spangler and Edmond, they're battling it out here. Spangler down on the bottom. Edmond trying to get around on that top side. He drops down to the bottom. Chapman out in front. He's pulling away. That lead starting to gain half of a second and rising. The 39 up the track of Spangler. He's trying to get a run going. Holding that half-second distance back to 0.6 of a second back to second. The battle now for third. Edmond having to contend with the 4 of McClune. He's to the high side. Down through the backstretch, through turn number 3 here. The field making their way. Wow. The battle here for third, though. Edmond not giving it up. McClune down to the bottom. Chatham, he's pulling away. White flag is out here at Charlotte. 6 laps. Tick off way too fast. Edmond still up in third. McClune not able to pass. And Hale, he's back in 5th. Unable to move forward. Spangler, the only one able to move up a spot, but Chatham, he's going to come home. Heat race 1 winner here tonight. Spangler coming home second. Edmond coming home third. P4 Art Studio not getting the invert this time is what I hear out in chat. So, fortunate there for him. Sorry, buddy. Let's take a look. Heat race number 2. Milwain out in front. Johnson starting out to his outside. Rogers and Henkel. Row number 2. Peyton Shobe rounding out heat race number 2. I think we might have 3 heat races this time. 6 laps once again. Looks like on the invert, Henkel, no, let it sort itself back out. That tower just not cooperating today, I'll tell you what. Appreciate you guys being here with us once again. Super stoked to have you here with us. Heat race number 2 about to fire off here at Charlotte. The finals for the season. Race number 12 for the Bad Sim Racers. Big thank you, Central PA for everything you guys do. 6 laps once again for this second heat race. The pace lights out on that pace truck. He's about to dive into the infield, and we're about to go racing at Charlotte. Down the back, that pace truck finds his way down into the infield. Milwane and Johnson out in front. They're going to fire this thing off here. Nice and tight here. Rogers and Hinkle not far behind Shope. He's back there as well. Wear green flag here at Charlotte. He raced 2. Milwane out to the top. Right along that cushion. Holding on there. Johnson back in second. Rogers in third. Hinkle back and forth. All where they started. But we are side by side. Contact. Milwane in the wall. Losing the front bumper. Oh no. We are still green. Johnson, he's now out in front in that 103 machine. Rogers, he's sitting in second. What a nightmare there for Ethan. Oh my gosh. To the top side, Rogers out in front, new leader. That number 54 up on the high side. They are battling it out. 2 to go once we cross the stripe. Down into 1. Wow, what a race. Down the back. These drivers definitely putting it all on the line here. White flag is out for Rogers. Brandon Rogers at 54. Able to come up 2 spots. Johnson sitting in second. Hinkle up to third. Shope up to fourth. Milwane started up on the top. Started on the pole. Unable to get it done. Rogers bringing home heat race number 2. Johnson in second. Hinkle in third. Wow, what a turn of events. I was going to try to watch that over, but not going to let me. Heat race number 3 already ready to get fired off here. Let's take a look at our grid for heat race number 3 here at Charlotte. The finals for season number 2. Brady King out in front. Dane Speckelmeyer, Kevin Goodall, Dean Reynolds, and Malcolm Archie rounding out this one. Once again, 6 laps around the Charlotte dirt track at Charlotte for heat race number 3. Appreciate you guys stopping by Push to Edge Productions here on the YouTube, bringing you all the action here. We got Inspired Racing League tomorrow with the Cup Series, and they will be heading to Indianapolis. That's going to be a fun one. But champion will be crowned in Homestead tonight with the Rogue Racing League. Check that out about 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Inspired Platinum Truck Series. Head to Auto Club on Wednesday. That's 7:45 CST, 8:45 Eastern on Wednesdays. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, we got the Cup Series, the Platinum Truck Series, and the Thunder Series with the Inspired Racing League. Check all that out over at the Inspired iRacing League YouTube over there. Put the lights out on the pace car here for the finals at Charlotte, the Bad Bat Sim Racers. Heat race number 3, Brady King, Dane Speckelmeyer out in front of this one. Kevin Goodall, Dean Reynolds, Malcolm Archie rounding out the field. We are about to go green flag here in heat race number 3. The field down the back, fighting it out front. Speckelmeyer down to the bottom, trying to get around Brady King, but unable to. Reynolds to the high side in that 79. He's trying to get around that too, and he does. Up to second, Dean Reynolds. Kevin Goodall to the bottom. He's trying to get around that too, as Speckelmeyer. Unable to get it done down there on the bottom, but King, he's out in front right now. 2 laps led here so far. 3 to go. Up on that top side, just not able to get it done. Dean Reynolds, nowhere to go to get a run. The slider line just not able to hold the momentum though. That high side so good right now. White flag as we cross the stripe this time. Brady King, last lap heat race number 3. He is getting it done here. And off of 4, your race winner in heat race 3, Brady King. Dean Reynolds coming second. Dane Speckelmeyer coming third. Kevin Goodall and Malcolm Archie rounding out that one. Wow. That was a great race there. Let me tell you, here's our consolation race. Not sure this is just for qualifying into the feature, or we might be losing somebody. I'm not sure, but we'll find out. Blind Squirrel trying to find his nut, I guess. P4 Art Studio out there in the chat. I love it. But here on this one, Kevin Goodall going to start us off out front. Peyton Shope, Joshua McClune, Dane Speckelmeyer, Matt Hinkle, Corey Ettman, Mason Hale, Ethan Milwain, and Malcolm Archie. Here on the consolation race, 12 laps for the B-Main. Getting ready to roll over to the feature race here tonight, the finals at Charlotte. Super excited to be bringing you all the action. Out leading this one, Peyton Shope and Kevin Goodall. Gonna start us off here on this one. Dane Speckelmeyer right there, Joshua McClune, Corey Ettman. Don't count him out as well. Mason Hale, he's been quick. Ethan Milwain, he was fast as well over there at Lincoln. See if he can get it done. 12 laps around Charlotte. It'll happen fast and in a hurry. I'll tell you what. Off of turn 2, down the back, the pace truck down into the infield. We are about to go racing here in heat race number 3. Off of 4, we are back. Green flag heat race, or consolation, excuse me. We are green for the consi here at Charlotte. They are side by side back there for 4th and 5th. That's McClune and Ettman. Hinkle in that one. They were 3 wide. Wow. Off of 1 and 2 down the back. Contact. And we got the 13 around. Oh, hard into the wall. Speckelmeyer, you caught that one here live. Shope also involved. Yellow flag is out. Wow. Hale involved in that one as well, I believe. Let's take a look back at that. Speckelmeyer in the 2. Looks like he kind of started up here with these boys. Down on the bottom, you see, gets a run, makes some contact there with the 13, and wow. Fortunately, nobody else involved, wow, other than Mason Hale in that 49, wow. Hard contact for him there as well. Let's take a look there at that one. From another angle, let's take it back, come on. Cooperate with me, please. Oh, boy. Oh, hard hit. Up on the high side. Wow, oh, wow. Not ideal. Caution flag number 1 out here in our consolation race. 12 laps here in the consi. Five completed. We don't count caution flag, so I think it's only going to count 3 or 4. But we'll find out here shortly. 3 laps, so 3. We're going to go racing back at lap 4. Pace lights out, pace truck down into the infield. We are going back racing. This time by out in front, Goodall followed by McClune, Miliwan, and Edmond. Don't count out that 37 or that 51. They've been fast all day. We are back, green flag, consolation race, back underway. Let's take a look back from our race leader, Goodall, looking back at Edmond and McClune back there. They're battling it out. Jump back, oh no, the 4, McClune, down the track, contact there with Edmond, no yellow. We are still racing here. They are almost side by side. Hinkle, he's making contact with that outside wall. He's running the outside to the maximum. Wow, oh, Hinkle hard in the wall in the 52. Oh no, Hinkle's done. Taking it down to the infield, he is done. Goodall out in front, leading Edmond. Got 3 to go, 2 to go across the stripe. McClune sitting back in 3rd. Archie back in 4th. And Hale back in 5th. Sparks flying from that 49 machine. They're battling for that win here in the Consi. White flag is out. Goodall, he's out front now. Edmond, he's up to 2nd. McClune in 3rd. Slide job, not enough for Edmond. Checkered flag. Goodall coming home. That consolation winner. Edmond coming home in 2nd. McClune there in 3rd. Wow, what a consolation race here at Charlotte. I need a drink after that. Wow, that got exciting. I will tell you what. But it looks like we are Consi over. Feature about to begin. 30 laps around Charlotte. Who's going to come home? The Bad Bat Sim Racers champion. Let's check out our starting grid for the feature. Dean Reynolds starting out front. Anthony Johnson to his outside. Patrick Spangler, Brady King. They're in row number 2. Brandon Rogers and Gavin Chatham, row number 3. Kevin Goodall, Corey Edmond, row number 4 here tonight in the feature. Joshua McClune, Malcolm Archie, row number 5. Mason Hale and Matt Hinkle rolling off row number 6. Ethan Milwain and Dane Speckelmeyer rolling off row number 7. And rounding out our field, 15th, row 8, Peyton Shobe here tonight. We are pacing. We're about to get going. Our feature race here at Charlotte about to begin. Our final race of the season. Wow, oh wow. So excited to make it to the end of the season here with the Bad Bat Sim Racers. Big shout out Central PA Poor for everything that they do here for the Bad Bat Sim Racers. So surreal, coming to the final event of the season. Super stoked to have you with us here. Down the backstretch, pace car is out. We are about to go racing at Charlotte for the final time of the season. Here in Season 2, the Rise of the Dust Devils with the Bad Bat Sim Racers. We are green flag here at Charlotte in the main event. We are racing. They are side by side throughout the field right now. I will tell you what, down the back, it is racy here, folks. Out front, Reynolds. He leads Spangler and King. Chatham right there. Rogers, he's trying to get up a spot there in 5th. Edmond to his top side. Trying to take away 5th. Oh no! Contact! Dean Reynolds coming around out in front. He was leading. A big wiggle. Contact down the back. No, that was in turn 3 maybe. Taking a look. What happened? Oh no, I didn't want to fast forward. Let's back it up. Oh no, Reynolds contact with the 39. Spangler put him in the wall. Oh no, let's take it back one more time. Oh no, a slide job may be gone wrong here. Touch and done. Wow. Unfortunate for the 79, and then to make things worse, a little added insult to injury there. The car's coming through at the end. Wow. Peyton Shobe out in chat. Hey, what's up, buddy? Yeah, unfortunately, that will happen in racing, you know. Very unfortunate there. Our first caution flag at Charlotte. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump to side-by-side ads. Let's go and check out our promo one more time. We will be right back. And we are back. Green flag here. Once again, caution flag has come to an end here at Charlotte. Brady King out in front. He pulls a great lead. They're on the restart. What a great job. But they are fighting back here for 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's Shobe up into the wall in the 13. Able to keep it rolling. Chatham back there in the 99 to the bottom. He's trying to make something happen here. King out in front, leading the way. What a great job. Wow, into the wall, though, up in front. Oh, no. Maybe a little commentator curse there. Sorry there, King. Leading the way. Goodall sitting in second. McClune there in third. Ethan Milliwan, he's up to fourth. And Hinkle, he's in fifth, battling with Hale. He's trying to find his way forward. 39 with another slide job. Spangler trying to move his way forward. I think he just got an EOL, so he's already back up to seventh. Moving back up through the field. But your race leader, Brady King, 7 laps led out in front so far. Doing a great job. Started back and forth up to the top spot. Fortunately, Reynolds out early. Oh no, contact in the back. A car around. That's Anthony Johnson and Mason Hale. Let's take a look back at that one. Caution flag number 2. Hale getting sideways. And Anthony Johnson just nowhere to go. Unfortunately, there on that one. Chatham, great job seeing that coming. Diving down there to the bottom. Great job, Gavin. Big shout out there on that one. Wow, heads up piece of driving. I'll tell you what. Second caution flag here at Charlotte. Wow, oh wow. Big shout out Central PA Port. Everything that they do for the Bad Batch Sim Racers. You are watching the finals here at Charlotte. Greg Thielsen for Push to Edge Productions up in the booth. I hope you guys having a great Sunday afternoon. Out in front, though, Brady King doing a phenomenal job here in the feature. So far, led 11 laps. Able to capture that lead and take off. Looking at our movers and shakers a little bit. Up 7 spots. McClune in second. Goodall up 4. Milwan up 9. And Hinkle up 7. So a lot of good drivers right now moving forward. But we are back. Green flag. What a jump by King. Oh my gosh. What a run. For that number 47 to start. He just absolutely took off. Nobody was even ready at all to be battling with that one, I'll tell you what. Taking a look around the racetrack, these drivers putting it down here at Charlotte for the final 3 wide. Oh my gosh. Speckelmeyer through the middle. Johnson, who was that good all around yellow flag, coming out. Let's take a look back at that one. Speckelmeyer making contact there in the 2 through the middle. And the 29 of Kevin Goodall coming around, finding himself coming to a stop there in the infield. Wow, oh wow. Take one more look at that. Up on that high side, just a little bump. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to have to take that back. I am not 100% sold on that anymore. No, yeah, there was contact. Let's... maybe not. I'm not convinced. Maybe no contact. I don't know. Hard to tell. Glad I am not race control here on that one. I'll tell you what. Go ahead. Take a look at our race recap. We're about halfway through. Few caution flags flying. Second caution of the night. They don't count for our lap, so none of these going to count, but... Third caution of the night, excuse me. Few drivers getting their lap back and rounding around this track, trying to get everything sorted. The pace truck, he's down into pit lane though. We're about to go racing. Taking a look from that Brady King machine out in front. He's gonna get us going. Let's go ahead, crank it up, and listen to that 410 sprint car. Thank you for listening to a little Crank It Up, hearing all of the sights and the sounds of the 410 sprint cars and the Bad Bat Sim Racers. I saw some heavy contact. Let's take a look. I think that was Brandon Rogers in the 54. It was. Ouch. Hard into the wall there for the 54. Let's take a look back at that one more time. I want to rewind. What happened? Did something happen before this? Yes, it did. Oh, a little help from that 29. Ouch. Of Kevin Goodall. Brandon Rogers finding himself up in that wall. And then in the wall again, unfortunately. Fourth caution flag of the night. A little bit of cautions, breeding cautions here. Hopefully we get a little bit of a green flag run once again. Out front, Brady King leading Spangler. Speckelmeyer, McClune, Chatham. Your top 5. Henkel, Schob, Milwan, Hale, and Goodall, your top 10 as they sit. Not sure why this not wanting to work. Oh, it does not like sprint cars. That's okay. Trying to show you the car images, but hey, it doesn't want to work. I am so sorry. Pace truck down into pit lane. We're about to go back racing. How you guys doing here on a Sunday afternoon? Hope you're having a great night. The Bad Bat Sim Racers, thank you for stopping by. We are back. Green flag here. The finals at Charlotte. Let's go racing. King out in front. Spangler in second. But the race is back here Milwan up in 8th, trying to get around Show on the bottom. Side by side, up to the top. Using that shelf, not enough. The 4 dropping back there just a little bit. That's McClune. A bad run there through 4. Yellow flag back out once again. Hale involved in this one. Oh no, 5th caution here at Charlotte. Oh, that's a little bit late. Let's rewind it. Take a look. What happened here? Oh no, did he catch a tire? No, maybe not. Okay, I thought it was an infield tractor tire there. Oh no, it was! It was! I called it! Oh my gosh. Mason Hale, this 49. Diving in the inside, that tractor tire. Taking him out there. Oh my gosh. That is not ideal. That will end your night. I'll tell you what, those tractor tires, a lot stronger than you think. Oh boy. That'll end your night, I'll tell you what. Infield tractor tire 1, Mason Hale 0. Sorry, buddy. Oh man, that is rough. Dove it down a little bit too deep in the inside. Caught that tire and that front end not able to hang on there. Pace lights out on the pace truck. We are going back racing here at Charlotte. I'll tell you what, you guys got me sweating. The action here at Charlotte heating up for sure as we come close to the finals. That 39 of Spangler found his way around the king, number 47. Can he hang on? We are back, green flag. Sideways up front was Spangler. Wow. Not a great restart for the 39, but made it work. We are side by side back in the back. Almost 3 wide. That's Goodall and McClune back there. Battling for about 8th and 9th. They are battling hard. Chatham up to 3rd. King in 2nd. Spangler up in front. We are 9 laps to go at Charlotte. Down the back they go. What a race is happening at Charlotte. These drivers absolutely putting everything on the line. Patrick Spangler in that 39 in the wall out front. Wow, 12 laps led ahead of Gavin Chatham. He got around King in that 99 to move up to 2nd. And he is hunned down that 39. 7 laps to go, 6 this time by. Slide job for Chatham to the top side. Down on the bottom, Spangler says no, sir. Slide job of his own. Another crossover there for Chatham. Slide job city, hello. 5 to go this time by. And we got slide jobs up front, 4 to go. Chatham to the bottom, Spangler to the top. Another crossover. Wow, oh wow. This is heating up. 3 to go. Chatham on the high side, he gets loose. Spangler pulls away. Now King battling for 2nd. Can he get around Chatham? He's in the wall. 2 to go. Spangler out in front. Chatham back on his tail. White flag next time by. Spangler coming and getting the white flag. Oh boy. They're racing it out down the back, side by side. Chatham on the bottom. Does he got enough? He got him. Oh my gosh. Chatham with the win at the last second. Oh my, oh my. I gotta check that out. out of 4. What happened? Oh my gosh. On the bottom, able to roll it and get that victory lane. Wow, Chatham pulls it just ahead of King there at the end. Wow, oh wow, what a race. What a race. The 99 proven he is up on top here tonight. Brady King, Ethan Milwan coming home there in 3rd. Let's go ahead, look at our race results before we get over to victory lane. What a night of racing with the Bad Bat Sim Racers. Wow. Gavin Chatham, Brady King, Ethan Milwan, your podium, 30 laps here at the dirt track at Charlotte. 4 green flag lead changes between 4 different drivers. Dean Reynolds, our pole sitter, unfortunately, coming home in 15th. Our biggest loser here tonight, unfortunately. Not the night that he was looking for. Involved in an early incident and just not going his way. But our fastest lap there in 2nd, Brady King, with a 12.979. Also, the most laps led, 11. He was out front a lot, but Gavin Chatham coming home, our race winner there at the end. And Ethan Milwan, our hard charger as well, up 10 spots. Starting back in 13th, up to 3rd. What a race. Let's go ahead. We're going to jump to our promo video. We will be right back from Victory Lane. Stick around. We will check out with that 99 Gavin Chatham. And then we'll hop over with Brady King and Ethan Milwan over on the podium. We will be right back. We have made our way over to the victory lane here at Charlotte, the dirt track at Charlotte. Gavin Chatham, that number 99, able to bring it home here at Charlotte. A great race over at Lincoln, able to capture a podium. We talked about it. 2 spots better is what you wanted, and you did it. Tell me a little bit about your race here. Late race pass, and that was just an amazing race to watch.
Yeah, it was a heck of a battle between me and Patrick there, and coming with like 3 to go, I crossed it up on the top there and almost lost it, and I thought I about gave the thing away, and actually I think I did give it away at that point, and then I got such a good run coming 1 and 2, and then going into 3 and 4, I figured he was going to go down and protect, so I was pretty committed to running the bottom. And just if it's stuck, it's stuck, and it seems like it's stuck. I don't know if he got crossed up on the top there. It seemed like something may have happened there, and we got a good drive off the corner, and when obviously we beat him to the line. So could have had to come with a little adversity though. Getting caught up in some wrecks there and having to go to the back, but we worked our way back up through there, and it was some good racing, and just had to make our passes count when we did, and luckily we were able to get back up there and cap off the season here with a win.
Yeah, another great performance here tonight. 2 podiums in our doubleheader. The only other driver to do that's Ethan Milwayne. So I did get that correction, Milwayne, in Discord. I missed it, but I got it now, so I'll pronounce his name right. But Gavin coming home on top. Tell me a little bit about the track. It started off a little bit tacky. It looked like it ended off getting pretty slick there at the end, though.
Yeah, it was definitely qualifying was pretty tacked up, and even in the heat race, at least for the first heat race when we went out, the bottom was pretty stuck. I mean, was able to cruise around there. And then as it went on there, it just started pushing up. We're up against the wall there, and that's it's typically how Charlotte gets. But there's a lot of grip on that bottom too. And there was a couple times where I was able to make the bottom work and make a couple passes. And I think when guys got kind of caught up on the top there, it was kind of like a little bit chain reaction up there. We're able to gain a couple spots on the bottom, but no, this is probably one of the better racetracks for me, and I was really excited to come here and finish off the season here. So it slicks up and it gets pretty racy, and you're able to hit the top and the bottom and throw some good sliders there, and it just puts on for a very good show.
Definitely a great show here tonight. The finals at Charlotte. I'm going to have to, before I get out of here, confirm who finished where, but great job. Great season for Gavin Chatham. Coming home, another win. I think he had 3 this season, if I'm not mistaken, right?
At 3 this year, and it was all I Noah missed today, but it was always fun racing with him as well. I think he had 5 on the season, so it was fun racing with him. Unfortunately, obviously he didn't make it today, but I was looking forward to coming down on the wire with him. So hats off to him, as it was a tight battle in the points all season long. It was definitely a lot of fun to him, and definitely look forward to racing with him next season and going for another title.
Awesome job. Definitely looking forward to next season. I really look forward to these 410 sprint cars ripping around some more dirt tracks and cap off to a great season. A win here tonight, Gavin. Congratulations. Who do you got to thank?
First, Greg, I just want to thank you doing an awesome job with the broadcast. I want to thank everybody over at Bad Batch Sim Racers and putting this league on and allow us to come out here and race every Sunday. It's been a blast. And just want to thank Phantom Motorsports, Chatham Motorsports, Mike Schick Motorsports Design, Velocity Race Design. I want to thank all the sponsors, all the support we get. I just want to thank the fans for coming out and watching these races. I hope we put on a good show for y'all today. And I just want to thank my fans as well for always taking the time to watch the races.
Absolutely. Thank you. A strong competitor all season long. Of course, Noah Bowman not able to complete tonight, but you were definitely a force to be reckoned with, even when he was there, able to capture some wins. So don't look forward to seeing you next season, bud. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Greg. Always great talking to you, and you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well. All right, let's go ahead, grab Brady King real quick. And our second place finisher here tonight, Brady King, in that number 47. You had the lead up front there, late race, that 99, able to come around you. Tell me a little bit about your race there tonight, bud.
Yeah, man, I was having a blast. I hated to see some of those yellows come out, but I knew I didn't have the car for the win. Those guys were a lot faster than me, and they were battling with each other. I thought I could get one more with a few laps to go, but I kept putting it in the fence because I was just driving over my head, got way too excited, and put it in the wall a few times and hurt myself there.
I did see the one time that wing really scraped that wall, left some sparks flying. It was a interesting thing to watch. Pretty cool, but a great drive, though. You led a lot of laps. You were out front, able to come home with a second up on the podium. So nothing to shake a stick at.
Did he get a penalty? What happened there? I never saw.
Who?
Ethan, I believe, because I came third across the line, so I don't know why it gave me second.
It did give you second.
Interesting. But yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, not sure about that. Yeah, no, Ethan coming home third. You in second. That's what I got as my feature results. But yeah, congratulations, bud. Who you got to thank before I let you go?
I'd like to thank Power Plant Sim Sports, Blake Dawson, and TPR.
Well, awesome job here today, buddy. Congratulations all day long. I look forward to seeing you next season, pal.
Yeah, thank you.
And now let's grab Ethan there. Ethan Milwane coming home third here tonight. Sorry, buddy, I was mispronouncing your name. I got it now, though. I saw that DM. But coming home third at Charlotte, the season finale here. Tell me a little bit about your race there, bud.
I felt fast the whole race. I kind of just had to battle. I got wrecked out in my heat, battled from the back, kind of got put 3 wide in the middle of the sandwich there. Got wrecked, had to go get a new wing, battled back, felt fast all race, just needed more laps.
Yeah, fortunately able to move forward. You were up there quite a bit there at the end. Coming home there in third, battling it out there with Gavin. Tell me a little bit about that late race battle there.
Late race, Gavin was actually ways ahead of me there. I was battling with Matt Hinkle actually,
Oh,
and we were battling for the third place position there, and kind of just hit my slider, hit my mark, and cleared him coming out. Hit my mark on 1 and 2, and then I was gone. So it worked
awesome.
out
Yeah,
in
I
my
meant Matt
favor.
Hinkle. Sorry. But yeah, a great race. Tell me a little bit about the track. It looked like it was pretty gripped up there starting off the night. How do you adjust as a driver from the changing track conditions from such a gripped up track to how it ended a little bit slick? Not quite all the way slicked off, but how do you adjust there throughout the night?
Yeah, for sure. The track changed a bunch there in that feature. Off the start, you're definitely kind of running low by the tires and then letting your car kind of wash out on exit through both turns. And then kind of the top sort of kind of worked in. And then it was like a short kind of slider. That's why I like Charlotte, man. It's a great place to have a finale race because there's so many different fast, racy lines. Guys are throwing crazy sliders. It's definitely puts on a great show. That's why I love coming here.
Yeah, definitely a fun racetrack here, the dirt track at Charlotte, and just a stone throw away from the 1.5 mile NASCAR Speedway just down the street. But Ethan, coming home third here at Charlotte. Before I let you go, congratulations, and who you got to thank coming home with the podium here?
Once again, I'd thank my sponsors, Creative Edge, Steve Lyons Racing, Lawn Care Property Services, and my buddy Johnny that I race with. And appreciate you, Greg, for throwing on the stream. Greg, the admin, appreciate him as well, and everybody that puts together this deal for Bad Batch Sim Racers. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you next season. Gonna be a fun one. What a great season. A great way to cap it off there with a podium, Ethan. Congratulations. I look forward, pal.
Thank you. Take care, Greg. See you next season.
Take care, bud. And it looks like I am complete with our podium and our victory lane celebrations. We got our league runner here. I don't know. Let's see. Do I got you there, bud?
Yes, you got me.
Awesome. What a great night. A great way to cap it off. A little doubleheader here at Lincoln and then capping it off at Charlotte. What an eventful season. It was a great time. Super glad you guys had us up here all season long. A little change in production crew, but hey, we got it done nonetheless. Tell me a little bit about what we got to come next season and your recap here this season.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, it has been a wild adventure from all of these races and to see all the drivers come in, new, old drivers. It's been mayhem, chaos, it's been dust flying action, and I have enjoyed it. I've learned a lot of these last 2 seasons that I've started with this first full year of the league, and I'm glad to see that we're growing and learning a lot. And I appreciate you, Greg, for all the production you have been doing. You know, we had a little hiccup, between the production lines, but I am glad that we were able to finish it clearly with together and have a good run. I just want to say thank you to all the drivers out there that have showed up. It has been a tough battle, man. I'm sure from your perspective, Greg, you've been calling some wild shots out there, man. There has been action left and right for you to call.
Yeah, definitely a lot of action on track all season long. Slide jobs, making contact, flips, wings flying off, end over end crashes. It's been a fun one, a really good content maker, I'll tell you that. It's been really fun to make all the reels and stuff. You are probably one of my most fun leagues, just how sprint cars move and how they really dig into the dirt. I'm a big sprint car driver myself. That's my bread and butter is 360s and 305s. So I come from the sprint car background and I really love sprint cars. I'm really glad that we were able to work all season long and get it completed here in a really big way. Looking forward to next season. Tell me what we got in store.
Well, we're going to take the rest of the summer off a little bit here and try to recoup, make some new changes, invest some new things, look for new sponsors for the upcoming seasons. But we're looking about, I'd say, middle of fall to be back for a season 3. But we will also be hosting up some just demolition derby, mini stock races, endurance racing to be in fact. So that's one thing to keep an eye out for. Definitely, I will be looking at getting that broadcasted if you're very interested. I mean, like I said, we're just going to try to do some recruitment here, revamp the league, and just be ready for season 3 when we come in. We're going to come in strong.
Awesome. I'm super excited there for season 3. Some off season shenanigans. I always love that. The figure eights and demo derbies are a good time. Some enduro racing. Always a good time. So I look forward to that. Before we get out of here, though, you got anything you want to say to any drivers looking to join Bad Batch Sim Racers? Because it's been such a great season. I'm looking forward to all this fun we're going to have on the off season. And then season 3 coming hard back at you. What you got to say to these new drivers?
Well, like I said, thank you all for coming out, man. I just keep plugging away, keep driving hard. Every time we drive, it's a learning capability, whether what track we're on, how slick it gets, and everyone has a excuse me, everyone has different driving styles, and it is awesome to see people how they drive, and we're here to help each other and try to help learn, follow each other, and that's just about it. I would love to see more drivers out in the field here for season 3. We're going to keep plugging away with recruitment racing and just try to keep our name out there. I also want to give a big shout out to Central PA Poor for sponsoring this season. Gavin Chapman, he is getting a custom trophy for this season for his win. Along with the second and third place winners, they will be getting some prize money for running this whole season. And Greg, thank you again for this broadcast production. It has been a great pleasure working.
I really appreciate it. It was an awesome season. I look forward to season 3, some off-season shenanigans. It's really gonna be fun. Gonna head out here. It was a blast here from Charlotte. Gavin Chatham coming home on top here at Charlotte and crowning off that championship here with the Bad Batch Sim Racers season 2. So stick around. We will catch you here real soon. Make sure tonight we're going to be back with the Rogue Racing League here, 8:45 p.m. Eastern. Check out, we're going to be capping off a season champion for the chase for the Rogue Cup. And that's going to be over at Homestead, Miami. Take a look there later on. We're going to have some fun. A triple header here tonight, Sunday. I'm going to get out of here. And you guys take care. We hope to see you soon. And
Thanks,
for
Greg.
Push to
See
Edge
ya.
Productions, Greg Thielson, push to edge and find the limit.